Me. Greater than 29 YO, mechanical engineer. Introverted, always the quiet guy in the room. Not many friends, but loyal to the ones I have. Weekends equals me, my garage, and a 1987 Yamaha I'm rebuilding. Love hiking in the woods, cooking simple meals, and sci-fi books, emotionally reserved but deep inside. Hopeless romantic. Never really had a serious girlfriend. Always thought real love was just for movie characters. People say I'm too calm or too boring. Learn to live alone and not expect much from life. One rainy Saturday, go to local bookstore to pick up a repair manual. Browsing near the sci-fi aisle. Reach for same book as someone else. Look up. She smiles, says, "Great taste." She's confident, artistic, warm. Talk turns into coffee. Coffee turns into 2-hour conversation. She says she paints, loves classic films, hates small talk. I'm hooked. We exchange numbers. I don't expect a call, but she texts the same night. Made it home safe. You. My heart does a weird little dance. We start seeing each other every few days. She loves how I listen. I love how she fills the quiet with laughter. Soon, we're finishing each other's sentences. I tell her about my dream to one day open my own garage. She tells me she wants a backyard studio for painting. 6 months in, introduce her to my parents. They adore her. She draws a portrait of me and gives it to my mom. Mom cries. I've never felt more seen. Propose a year later. Small picnic in the woods. She says yes through tears. We get married the next spring. Small wedding under string lights, close friends, lots of laughter. Move into a cozy 2-bedroom house in the suburbs. I turn the shed into her art studio. She helps me decorate the garage. We have pizza nights, DIY Sundays, and cuddle marathons. Life finally feels like it's unfolding the way I dreamed. Fall asleep every night with her hand in mine. Thinking, I really did it. I found my forever person. Me. Still the same guy, quiet, caring, loyal. Still fixing up bikes, cooking dinner, bringing her tea when she's tired. Thought marriage would make us even stronger. But a few months in, she starts changing. Little comments here and there. Why do you always wear the same clothes? You never plan anything exciting. I brush it off. Everyone has bad days. Slowly turns into constant criticism. I clean the kitchen after work. She walks in, sighs. Did you seriously miss this one plate? I repaint her studio walls exactly the shade she wanted. She frowns. You didn't tape the corners right. I'll have to redo it myself. Try to surprise her with flowers on a random Tuesday. She shrugs. Why? Did you do something wrong? Feel like nothing I do is enough. Every gesture gets met with a cold shoulder or complaint. No more warm hugs after work. No more laughing at my jokes. Just silence or sarcasm. One night, she's upset because I didn't fix the leaky faucet fast enough. Been swamped with work. Stayed up late for a week trying to get it all done. She throws her hands up. Why do I have to do everything around here? Everything. Around. Here. I look at her, exhausted, holding a wrench in one hand and her tea in the other. It hits me like a truck. She doesn't see it. I start questioning myself. Maybe I really don't do enough. Maybe I should talk more, plan more, be more. Scared to lose her, I double down. Start making her lunch for work. Leave her notes. Take on even more chores. She doesn't say thank you. Ever. I lie awake at night, staring at the ceiling, wondering where that woman from the bookshop went. Wondering if maybe I broke something I didn't even realize. Hoping that if I just keep trying, she'll see me again. But deep down, something tells me she's already looking past me. Me. Still doing everything to keep the peace. Making dinner, fixing broken things, paying the bills. But nothing's ever good enough. Every day feels like walking on glass. Smiling just to avoid another argument. One morning, wake up and just feel empty. Like there's nothing left to give. No thank you. No affection. Just complaints and cold shoulders. Realize I haven't felt loved in months. Just tolerated. Stop doing extra chores. Stop trying to impress her. Stop sending hope your day is good texts. Start keeping my money for myself. She notices. She doesn't ask why. She accuses. You've stopped caring about us. You're not even trying anymore. You've changed. The irony burns. Tell her I've been trying for years. She laughs. Says I'm being dramatic. Says I always made her feel alone. That I was never man enough. No more pretending. No more pleasing. I say nothing. She yells louder. She calls me cold, selfish, useless. Few days later, she packs a bag. Slams the door. Leaves. Just like that. Final text from her. You were never enough for me anyway. Sit alone on the couch. Not sure if I'm heartbroken or just relieved. Look around. No yelling. No tension. Just silence. Breathe for the first time in what feels like years. Scared? Yes. Lonely? A little. But also proud. Because for once I chose me. And honestly, it feels like freedom. Be me. Alone but not broken. Finally sleep without knots in my chest. Start going to the gym again. Pick up an old hobby, painting miniatures. Join a couple hobby groups just to be around people again. Start talking to girls. Nothing serious. Just light flirting coffee dates. Slowly learning to trust again. Not rushing, burned once, not getting scorched again. Realize something wild. I like who I'm becoming. More calm, more grounded. Turns out being alone isn't scary. Being with the wrong person is. Few months later, grab lunch at a local cafe. Hear a familiar voice behind me. Turn around. It's her. The ex. Looks tired, stressed. Makeup barely hiding the bags under her eyes. Awkward small talk. She sits down. Tells me about her new guy. No job. Plays games all day. Lives in her apartment. Drinks too much. Red flags like a Soviet parade. She says, I thought you were the problem. But now I see how much you did for me. I was a fool to push you away. I miss us. I just blink. So many things I wanted to say. But I just sip my coffee. And let the silence speak. Tell her calmly, you were my whole world once. But I finally started living in it. She looks like she might cry. Says she's sorry. Asks if I'll ever give her another chance. I smile. Not bitter, not angry. Just done. Say, no. I'm good. Pay my bill and leave. Walk outside. Sun's shining. Air feels lighter. Not looking back. Because for the first time in forever, I'm free.